Hello and welcome. My name is Magnus Edholm. And when I'm not sitting in the studio, I am driving what we call the digital enterprise at Siemens. Now, in this day and age that we live, we know that cloud is very present in our daily lives. It's on the phones, it's on the TVs, it's cloud everywhere. And even though we might like a cloud-free sky, I still believe that cloud plays a very important role in what we are doing. And today I have my friend and colleague Brian Frattaroli joining me, and we're going to talk a bit about how cloud and AI are working together in a sort of synergy. Because what you should know, there is a recent study from the company IDC, and now I need to read the notes here so I don't get the numbers wrong. But IDC are saying that in 2029, more than 50% of all cloud compute resources will be devoted to AI workloads. Those are the things we're going to explore today. But first, Brian, first of all, I'm very happy to have you here with me.
Good to be here.
And thank you for coming. And I would like you to introduce yourself to our audience out there, who you are, what you do, and why you do it, perhaps also.
Great. Well, thank you. And I love your studio here. So it's a nice second home.
It is? Yeah.
I lead the global industry strategy and portfolio organization for Siemens Software. Where we really try to help our customers explore and take advantage of our entire solution across all of Siemens solutions in more of an industry context. And that could be hybrid, it could be discrete, or it could be a process industry based. I've been here for many years, and I'm very excited about where we're going today and how we can help our customers.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that. So, over the years, I've seen the same thing. There's a lot of changes ongoing in the industry. Software is getting more agile and everything. And also what I said in the opening about IDC, that's some staggering information in there. The numbers are pretty impressive. I wouldn't say scary, but there's a lot of things happening there. What is your take on this, that the cloud environment and AI is coming to life? What can we do about it, and what should we do?
Well, first, our customers cannot achieve their business goals if their technology and their infrastructure is outdated or laggard. Many of our customers have already spent time investing in the cloud, investing in SaaS solutions, and they need to stay flexible. They really need to stay flexible, and the cloud and the AI together really helps give them that advantage to make business decisions quickly and efficiently. There is one study from Lifecycle Insights that says 82% of manufacturing companies today are already using AI and machine learning in their production data collection. And so that's only going to explode even more in the industrial metaverse and industrial AI. And so they need to be ready. And the cloud and AI together is the perfect place to be, and AWS is the perfect partner.
That's a perfect partner. So what you're talking about, and correct me now if I am wrong, you're saying that there's a lot of companies going from on-premise installation, they're going all in with the SaaS solutions. So there is an immigration took place in 2024. It was a shift from traditional environments to cloud.
Right.
That I can see is the reason that it offers you as a company flexibility, scalability. Are there other things that drives company going through this type of change?
Well, first, I would say business goals are now merging with technology goals. And what we're seeing is, in the past, technology was in support of business goals and strategy, and now it's all merged together in one common strategy to really drive and accelerate what our customers need to do. The rise of AI is playing a big role in that. But we're also seeing enterprise digital transformation happening across all of our industries and almost every customer, big and small. And so companies have to be ready to take that on. And the perfect place to be able to address that is in the cloud and leveraging AI to remain competitive and to be more efficient as they grow their business.
So become more competitive and moving into cloud. And now is the right time to do it, or should have done it much earlier, or what do you say?
Well, I would say this: moving to the cloud is not necessarily a big bang or all or nothing proposal. What's really nice about the Siemens portfolio is that you can start anywhere. You can start in one domain or one division, and you can move to the cloud in a very measured and important way. But it all has to match your business strategy and your short-term and long-term business goals. And so what we've been able to do in combination with AWS is provide that flexibility for our customers to move. So they're moving because of the intellectual property, and they're moving because that is now a safe place with the security that AWS offers. And together, we're helping them do that quite a bit across all industries.
Yeah, and companies thinking about doing this. No worries. So we look at what we've been talking a lot about in those broadcasts or the podcasts is that you need to team up with the right partner. Now, this is a question that we haven't discussed before.
Okay.
But I think it's important that to select the right partners. Now, you've been around for a long time. How do a company select the right partner and the best partner to achieve the goals that they might have, based on your experience?
Right. Well, my experience has been when a customer is looking for a partner to make such a major transformation. First of all, it's based on trust. So you have to have a partner that's been there before. You have to have a partner that can bring and challenge that customer to new levels, and really develop an ecosystem across the entire platform that our customers need to focus on. So we're in a good place. We are a large company. But our solutions scale back and forth. So customers, small and large, can invest in the Siemens relationship and partners like AWS to help us get them to that next level.
Yeah. No, thank you for that. Now, in your answer now, I'm using that as a segue to the next question. You said invest. There might be a lot of questions out there. What about the costs of doing this?
Yes.
And keeping in mind that there might be a huge difference between a small, medium-sized business as opposed to a big, large enterprise.
Definitely. Yep.
So is that something you would like to elaborate a bit on?
Sure. So first of all, our solutions are completely scalable. The Xcelerator platform is a platform that works with startups across medium-sized businesses, as well as global enterprise manufacturers. AWS allows that platform, allows us to share that globally, but also our ability to help our customers leverage, whether it's Design Center, Sim Center, Team Center, or Ops Center in a division or in a global manufacturing facility is unparalleled, really, in today's market. So I feel very comfortable in our ability to allow our customers to perform what they need to do in very close relationship with Siemens, and it's been quite a ride. It really has.
It is. I mean, I can also see it. I used to be also a user or an application engineer for many, many years. And I would see that the cloud environment would make life a lot easier for a lot of people, and also the management of IT and.
Well, I would say the fallacy is it costs more. The reality is when you move to the cloud, you eliminate a lot of internal costs, a lot of structure. You become more efficient. But what you get on the other side of that is the flexibility to scale fast, to scale up, to scale down based on your business needs.
Excellent.
And that's why it works for all levels of customers.
Yeah. I mean, that is a very important factor, to follow the market and perhaps focus on OPEX instead of CAPEX and all those things that comes with it.
Exactly.
Now, are there any examples out there that you would like or feel okay talking about? Companies been going on this ride and so on and so forth.
Sure. Yeah, we have several. I'll talk about a couple. So, FIA is the International Racing Organization.
All right.
That we work very closely with, and so they just recently announced that we are their digital twin sponsor. And we're excited about that. It's an expansion of our current relationship. And we're going to help them do some aerodynamic studies. And we're going to help them develop some more rules around the standards for the one-seat or the one-seater car series. So
the requirements for how they design the car, or what is that about?
Yeah, so it manages the requirements, and it sets the rules for all the racing teams that now run in those races. So using our Sim Center technology and using our cloud technology, they'll be doing that going forward.
So, again, this is interesting because I'm a motorhead. I like racing. I like cars and everything. So are they actually optimizing the car depending on what track they're going at, or is it a one-off, or how would that work?
Yeah, so I think they're optimizing the rules for all the different racing teams. So the racing teams have to fall within those bandwidths. And it's obviously their tight tolerances. So from that perspective, they need to stay in it, or they don't get to win the race.
All right, and for them, the cloud world was of utmost importance, I would assume.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, because it's speed, it's quick, and it's easy to deploy. And as an organization, they really take advantage of that.
Yeah, so what I see is that you have one team on the racetrack and one team at the home office, and they're working with the same data.
Yeah, yes. But this is the standards organization that is setting the standards for those racing teams. So it's a little different. We also do, spend a lot of time with the racing teams as well. And they have to live up to those standards.
Fantastic. By closing, perhaps mentioning the powerful and highly productive collaboration that we share with AWS.
Yes.
I mean, it's the reason that we're sitting here in the Innovation AI Hub together with Siemens and AWS. We've been hanging out together for 10 years.
10 years.
We have done a lot together. What gets you most excited about the relationship and partnership with AWS?
Well, first, it has been a great experience and partnership. I do have to say, both in front of customers and selling and working together to solve problems, but both with our technology and their technology, working very closely behind the scenes. We've developed some very creative ways to speed up performance. They've been very integral in helping us move our solutions to the cloud. And as a relationship going forward, there is so much opportunity together. Working together, in fact, just over the last few days, had some conversations with how we can actually grow that in a global perspective and continue to partner together across the world. So it has really been one of our better relationships.
It is. I can only agree with you. For the people watching, what would be the best steps to get going if you're considering moving to cloud? How would you go about it?
Well, so first, you need to understand your business imperatives.
Yep.
And Siemens can help you do that and spend time with you there. But as you engage and start to get ready to actually deploy, whether it's engineering, manufacturing, or even areas of data analytics, the entire Siemens team is ready to support our customers. So need to reach out to us, or if we're already talking and you're an existing customer, we have several strategies to help you move to the cloud in a very efficient and strong way. We also have plenty of partners that can help develop methodologies and help you move as well. So yeah, we're ready to go when you're ready to go.
Absolutely. And this obviously goes for all types of industries. And it doesn't matter if it's product development, production planning, or production itself. We have the digital threads that are connecting the different stakeholders so that they have the right information at the right moment in time. And for that, obviously, cloud is playing an important role and the flow of data. Brian, thank you very much for coming by. It's a pleasure to have you here, and hope to work a lot more with you as we go forward.
Thank you.
Brian, thank you. Brian Frattaroli.
Thank you very much, Magnus.
Thank you. And with that, we are signing off.